You know, one of the issues I deal with all the time using prime lenses is getting the right framing of my subject. So right now, I'm my 165, which is equivalent to about an 83, it's just too close. I'm just too tight in there. And the other one I have is an ultra wide lens, and I know that that's gonna show too much. So I might do something I hate, which is photograph to crop. So I'll put on the ultra wide specifically to crop it into a panoramic style image, which I really don't like doing, but I think it's the only way I can frame this, this subject in the way that I want to. I'm gonna still take it with the 165, but you know. Yuck, I don't like that composition. It's too busy. I cut out a little crop guide. It's a little blue frame. So I stick that on my prism. Stick that in there. So now I kind of have a rough gauge as to how to crop it into the right panoramic formula. So the way this is set up as a 6x7 is when you crop it into like a 1:2 or a 1:3 ratio, you can actually get something similar to a 35mm panoramic frame. So it's roughly the same size. So as far as resolution goes, should be pretty nice still. This is gonna be pretty much as good as I can get it. I've got both of these groups of trees next to me, one on this side, one on this side. I mean, there's no avoiding that kind of framing. It's just the nature of only having two lenses. Let's load in some film. All right, so I've got Fuji Pro 400H and I've got some Kodak Ektar 100. Both are color negative film. I've never shot with either of them. I'm thinking that I'll probably go 400 just because it is a little bit darker, a little more overcast. And I kind of want to see how this renders in this format or this kind of Fuji's professional grade. All right, Fuji Pro 400H loaded in, ready to go. I already knew the lighting was not going to be spectacular today. We've been dealing with very overcast skies, and the sun has gone past the canyon wall over there, so I'm kind of just stuck with what I have. Right now, what it's looking like is either my sky is going to be a little overexposed, or my ground or water down here is going to be a little underexposed, which I don't want either. I want to see the sky, the detail of the clouds, but I also want to see the detail in the water. So we're going to go with that. Looks to be about like an F9 at 2/50th. Should be properly exposed. So we're going to go mirror lock up. All right, let's change gears. I'm gonna do my best not to waste film this time around. I have a tendency to overshoot the same frame. My wife has pointed out. It's very similar to the last one. Getting there, getting more interesting. Okay. I don't mind that. I'm gonna take that shot. All right, this is a slightly different angle of the same subject. As you can see, we've got the dam here. It's not looking too bad, this framing. There's this little window. I'll see if I can point it out on camera. It's like right about there, this little windowy thing. That's kind of getting covered up by this ramp here, so I think I'm gonna have to get higher, and there's a little ledge kind of beyond me over there. I'll climb up there, take another shot, but I'm gonna get this one first while I've got it framed up, just to see if it looks good. Lighting hasn't changed, but being that there is no, I'm not really concerned about the sky in this one. Kind of meter it a little bit differently. Let's take off my backpack so I stop bumping the microphone.
Man, there's a hog in there.
Is there?
There's gotta be. There's gotta be.
Nice.
Taking some good pictures.
Oh, we'll find out. It's old film stuff, so.
Are they gonna be online?
Eventually.
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I can catch a big old fish. Man.
Hey, that'd be great. It's always a little awkward recording and talking, but we're metered up. We're going F11 at 1/125th. You know, actually, I kind of want this foreground here a little more blurry now that I'm looking at it. You know, a shallower depth of field. I haven't done that too much. You know, with landscape photography, a lot of times you try to get as much in focus as possible, but I think I'm going to go F5.6 at 1/500th. Oh man, that was loose. I don't think I shifted it. That'd be bad if I did. All right. All right, I'm framed up for my my last shot with this angle and this lens. I'm squared to the building, and I rather like this one. Light conditions have changed. We're now looking very overcast and pretty much just a flat EV throughout the entire image. So I mean, I don't have to change anything at this point. Might have to brighten it up a bit. Yeah, looks like it's gotten quite a bit darker. F8 at 1/125. Oh, he's almost. So there's a fisherman who walked by, right? And like I said, I always feel kind of awkward. Not that it matters much. I'm still going to take the shot. I'm still going to film. But I always find it kind of funny, people's reactions. I just wish, I hope he moves, if he moves upstream just a little bit, he'll be in frame, and that would make this so much cooler. I'll just take it, mirror lock up. I'm taking another one. He's perfectly in frame right now. Oh no. Doggone it, I hit the mirror lock up by accident. I guess I'm taking another picture of the fisherman. It's all good. I'm gonna switch things out. I didn't bore you with it, but I wandered around a little bit trying to find a good composition. I really like the framing that we've got here. Basically, it's the building at just a slight angle, just enough to make it look interesting, just enough to make it look like three-dimensional. And then you've got the dam right here. Okay, it's at 1/60th at f11. According to what I'm seeing, what I want to see. Mirror lock up, f11, 1/60th. I think I might only have like one more frame, one more exposure, and then we'll be done. This last shot, It's really just of the spillway here, or whatever it's called. I'm not an expert at this stuff. I just kind of like the way it creates angles. It's very industrial looking. F9, 1/60th. We're going F9, 1/60th. Mirror lock up. And I think that's my roll. First roll of Pro 400H. See how it does.
With the holidays firmly upon us, I've been doing a lot of reflecting. And I have a simple message to all the fine people who have shown overwhelming support for my content. Thank you. I am so grateful to you. Have a wonderful holiday season, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.